Everybody, welcome to this week's episode of the SLY podcast. There are too many of you joining up and following the show on Spotify and YouTube. So much so that those who haven't, sort your lives out. Like, what are you doing? Like, why haven't you hit follow wherever you get this, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts or YouTube? You're missing out. Give it a follow. And if you want even more sneaky stuff, even more, what do we call it, behind the curtain stuff, Gareth? Do we call it the behind the scenes extra stuff that we go over after this episode to do on Patreon? Go to patreon.com/SLY podcast and get to see all the juicy bits. Squeeze. Speaking of juicy, there's none more juicy than my guest today.
Oh yeah.
Would you go as far as to say you're Northern Ireland's favourite Corkian? I would say so.
I'm just Ireland's favourite Corkian, really.
But are you Corkian of the Year though? Are you?
No, I've never been nominated for Cork Person of the Year. No.
So
my friend Shane Casey won Cork Person of the Year. It's Cork Person monthly, and then at the end of it, all 12 go into the overall.
Is he not the current reigning heavyweight champion?
He's the current reigning Cork Person of the Year, yeah. Cork
Person of the Year. Now, is that something you would aspire to be one day, the Cork Person of the Year?
I don't know, I think you have to live in Cork, do you?
I don't think so.
Chris Kent got it. He got nominated Cork Person of the Month.
And is he still Cork? He is Cork, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in for the big one this year. Cork Person of the Year.
And that would be a nice moment, wouldn't it, if you had Shane handing over the trophy to Chris, and then next year...
Hey,
with the tour coming up, mister.
Hey, on sale now.
It could be a threesome.
Yeah,
that would be a great moment.
Would be a great moment.
Yeah, I would actually come down to watch it.
You love Cork.
Oh, I love Cork. Cork was a good time.
Yeah, I'm going to organise a trip to Cork this year.
Right. Okay. Well, what I'm going to say, just now that I have you here, you're going to organise a trip to Cork this year, which is going to be fun. Hopefully it goes better than the Christmas drinks you were trying to organise, because that was a bloody kerfuffle. What happened there?
So we'd organised Christmas drinks, a little gang of us to go out on whatever it was, the 17th or 18th of December on a Saturday, and there was about 7 or 8 of us.
It was a good few.
And you were going to come in for a while, and then that morning at about 6 o'clock in the morning, Judy woke up and she wasn't feeling well, and we went and spent 23 hours in A&E. And can I just say, that sounds like a long time, but we were getting seen quite regularly because we had to go through lots of different departments and stuff. And the care that you got was absolutely brilliant. It's just obviously we were just waiting a long time, but obviously it was cancelled. And I never got out for my pre-Christmas drinks. So
but then now we're into the new year, or is that just canned till next Christmas?
No. Like, I mean, I haven't had a drink now since the start of Jan.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not off the drink. I'm just in the gym a lot, and
I was going to say, like, you're looking well. You're looking healthy.
You know what? I'm feeling great. I'm in the gym. I'm going 4 times a week. I'm sleeping good. I'm not snacking. I'm just trying to get myself. Do you know what it is, David? I have a greater sense of self.
Oh, okay.
My flower is blossoming.
Okay, and
the sun is shining, even though it's cold. But the sun is shining.
And was there just an active choice for this, or did you just decide? You know, what?
I have a couple of things. I've found I've learned how to stop overthinking things. My anxiety is very low at the moment.
No,
I'm letting things pass without worrying about it. I saw a guy parking at a Saba Bay, didn't have a blue badge, didn't say anything, didn't get angry, didn't get pent up frustration, didn't visualise murdering him. All the stuff that I normally would have done, blow his house up, kidnap his kids just because he didn't have the blue badge. And then I thought to myself, maybe he forgot it. And then I thought, I saw someone else parking in the gym at Bannatyne, parent and child space, no kid. Again, let it slide. Didn't release the internal anger that I always have, and the frustrations that people feel that they're entitled and above everyone else instead of following social norms.
Okay.
And I think once I've started to overcome those challenges, I've become a lot more calmer as a person. And Julie said that she's done a lot of work on me, but there's a lot more to do.
Okay. So it's Julie as the catalyst of the calm, Andrew.
Julie's been really good, she's been very good at pointing out my flaws.
Well, wives are good at that. Wives,
they are, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're nickety, and women don't know how to argue.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by that?
Like we're solutions based.
Okay.
They're all
But we're what problem solvers. We have an issue. How do we resolve it?
I'm very logical, and I just don't understand when people aren't logical.
Okay, and give me an example that you would have for that.
Like I'd say to Julie, I remember saying to Julie, I'll give you an example. Like Julie said to us, should we watch a film? I was like, great. So we had Disney up when she was flicking through it, and she was starting to go through all these documentaries. And I said, are we watching a film or a documentary? And she said, I said, no. I said, you can't say one thing, Julie. Are we looking to pick a film and then go and look at documentaries? So you need to log out of the documentary section and you need to go into the film section.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then we'll pick a film and we'll watch a film. And then obviously she's, and I'm like, oh, you can't tell me one thing and then get upset when I'm not getting the thing you told me about. So then that creates friction. We end up not watching anything. We go into separate rooms then. Because but my point is that I've started to let that slide.
Okay.
I'm starting to let things slide. But what happens is, instead of saying anything, I create a silent tension.
Okay.
So like she said to me, I must admit, she goes, you're very good at keeping your mouth shut lately, but by keeping your mouth shut, you've actually created a stronger tension.
Okay.
Because the silence then is tension.
But then do you have any moves so that, like, because there'll be sometimes what'll happen in my house if Catherine does something that maybe winds me up, I go, it's not worth saying it. However, I will let her know via my maybe actions that I'm not
See, I wouldn't
entirely
have actions.
happy.
I go silent now. I decided to choose the path of silence.
But then there is a way to be silent too that gives it away.
But that level of but it's the type of silence creates the tension. Mm-hmm. So there's silence, and then there's the relationship silence. So the silence, which is a bit like, and then there's the relationship. Mm-hmm. See the difference? For the audio listeners, this is an absolute disaster. But for the visual listeners, so like, say for example, you're my wife, and you're saying, "Oh, let's watch a film." And you're scrolling through documentaries, and I see that you're scrolling through documentaries rather than the film section on Disney. Whereas before, I would be a bit like, "Oh Jesus, okay." Whereas now, I'm like,
"Okay,"
but.
For the audio listeners of silence,
difference in tone, the difference in the tone and the silence, then creates more friction in a relationship.
Okay, so I want to get
silent, and then there's silent.
I want to give this for the audio listeners. So what we're going to do, I'm going to ask Andrew to give me an example of silence. And then I want relationship silence as well.
Right.
Okay, so say like we're both in the kitchen. We've had a wee bit of a disagreement, but you've not verbalized.
It's a visual thing, by the way.
Yeah, so you haven't verbalized this. So maybe, I don't know, you're in making a cup of tea or Julie's having a bit of toast or something. You're both in the same space, but how would you...
So if I've just been silent, I'm just like...
Sorry, can I just get a cup past you there, please?
Yeah. Okay. It's all good.
Yeah. Do you still want to go in and watch that film, or...?
Okay, so that was the good silence.
Right, okay. That was good silence. Okay, right.
That was me being in a good mood.
Okay.
Delivering good silence.
Because you are giving a bit of chat. Because sometimes I'll just humph it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So say we're in a bad silence, right? You come back in, you're making your tea, and Julie wants to call me. Say, sorry, can I just get past here to get a plate? All right. Is there something wrong, Andrew? Is there? Have I done something to annoy you, or what? Just your exasperation there is a bit? Or do you carry that on? Because if I'm asked, is there something up with me? I'll go, well, now you've mentioned it, yeah, several things, and then that sort of snowballs.
No, we're not there yet. We're not in the heat of. We're only 4 months married. Because
I find the thing that kind of does frustrate me now, but I've had to go into the silence, is that if I know I'm right about something, but the argument's not worth it. So you know you're right about something.
This is what I'm learning.
There's no point in arguing.
I'm learning.
But then you're proven to be right at the end of it.
So there's an issue at the moment in our relationship that you may have had. So when we're driving, I'm normally doing most of the driving, right? I like to roll the window down, get a bit of air in. And she then says, can you put the window up? It affects my ear, her right ear. Okay. So I have to go like this now. Okay. Put the window up. But then a couple of weeks later, I was driving again, and she was in the passenger seat, and she put the window down on her left-hand side, and I noted it. So I decided, right, I'm going to confront the issue here, right? Because I've noticed this thing about women is they don't like it when you're doing things that you want to do. They only like it when you're doing things that you've both agreed to do.
Okay, interesting, yeah.
Okay. I'll give you another example in a minute about that. So she puts the window down, and I said, right, how this is going to go is going to be based on my tone. So
you're already analysing this before you say it?
So whereas before I would have just gone, what the fuck are you doing? Now it's like, okay, I have a greater sense of self now. Okay, so I say stuff like, I always do this when I'm about to have a pop at her for something. I always go, babe, I'm just going to say this with love. Mm-hmm. If you actually go in and go, I'm going to say this with love, it totally disarms them.
Yeah,
I'm coming from a loving place here. Can I ask you, why is it when I put the window down on my side, you can't have it down because of your right ear, but you're okay to have the window up on the left-hand side? Mm-hmm. And she got frazzled. And she went, I know it looks bad, but I don't know what it is about the right ear. And I go, okay. So I said, noted. A couple of weeks later, mate, she was driving my car, picking me up from the pub. Guess what? She had the fucking window down on the right side. Sussed you out, bitches.
Now, that is a funny thing you mentioned, because I would, in a similar way, use the sort of phrase, I mean this with love. It's never a good thing. You're never like, I mean this with love, but you are just the best partner anyone.
Oh.
It's like, I mean this with love, but why do you not split why do you not split like the washes into like darks, whites and colours and on the floor? Why do you keep them all mixed in the basket and then do that as you go? You know, it's something weird like that. It's a bad example, but you know what I mean? It's never like, it's like, you know the old saying that if you ever ask anyone how you doing, you're like, all good, man. No one ever uses the phrase all good, man, when things are all good. Because it's always, it means things are terrible, but I'm trying to convince myself it'll be alright.
I've been a bit more honest with people. Like, if you say to me, ask me how am I doing, David?
Oh wow. I think it's okay. We've done. Gareth, do you just do that there now? Gareth has done something for you, and it's okay.
Nominated you for.
You've nominated for Cork Person of the Month, so
you
could get it. You could get. You're in the race.
We put the link to my website.
There you go. Get it on board. So it could happen.
Yeah.
The Sly Guy podcast, making magic happen, making dreams come true.
I was going to say to you is, I've kind of like, what were we talking about?
You've discombobulated him there with the corporate.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about the little disagreements that you have, and it's all good. You don't ever say it's all good.
It's never anything bad, like, but it's kind of like, I'm at the point now where I'm a lot more calmer around, you know, like, I'll give you an example. If someone says to me, like, how are you? So ask me how, this is how I used to respond. This is how I kind of respond now. So ask me how
are you?
I'm not so bad, man. All good, you know?
Yeah.
Ask me again.
This is new you?
New me.
Okay, well, mate, how are you?
Do you know what? I'm absolutely flying with the controllables, but the stuff that I can't control, I'm actually disgusted with. But the actual stuff that I can control, I'm moving forward in a progressive manner, and I'm sleeping really well.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like you are... It sounds like the media team behind a celebrity that's being cancelled is doing a statement, you know. Yeah. Like, listen, at this particular time...
I didn't know she was young!
At this particular time, Andrew's trying to work through a few issues. He will get back to you.
We all make mistakes.
And what was because it does sound like this hasn't just come out of the blue. Have you been reading maybe a book? Or
No,
I haven't.
I have not. Fuck therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy's a load of shite, man. Therapy is basically just keep doing your best. That's therapy, right? No therapy. I've not read any book. Do you know what it is? I've become happy. I've become clearer in my sense of who I am, and it took a long time. Like, I've stopped people pleasing, David. Mm-hmm. Stop people pleasing, man.
So it's like, it's all about you now, number one first.
No. Well,
excuse me, I do me.
Yeah, and that's not. I'm not like putting pictures up on Facebook going, "Fuck everyone." It's just me and the kids now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, it's not
because there's a lot of that seeing around the new year.
Oh god,
people are like, "Listen, you is taking enough out of me." See now, 2026, it's about me.
Yeah.
The bitch is back. And you're like, "Oh no, oh, no."
You know, and come February again, crying into a pillow. Well, really. Anyway, no. I just. Do you know what it is? I feel content.
Good.
Like I'll give you an example. Like, there's a big difference in what we need in life and what we want in life. I always thought I would end up marrying like a British Asian woman. Uh-huh. Right? Because
Asian. I thought you said agent for a moment. I was like, this is my plan.
Because, you know, like, in my past, I've dated mostly Indian women.
Oh, right. I thought you were going to say because that's the sort of thing, you know.
Yeah,
that's what I like. I like.
You know what I mean, right? So I've mostly dated like Indian women and stuff like that. And I was living in England. And I thought, do you know what'll happen in my life? I'll probably end up marrying an Indian woman. We'll have lovely kids, lovely gorgeous little kids, half Irish, half Indian. They'll grow up. They'll play Gaelic football for Cork or
cricket
whatever.
for India.
Well, they might want to. They could play Gaelic for India. There's no Gaelic in India, right? I imagine, right? So, and that's what I thought I wanted in my life. Right? I thought that was going to be the structure. But what I needed was a Northern Irish Protestant to put me into a unionist community. And I always thought to myself, what sort of a fucked up childhood did I have that was the solution?
I mean, that was always a lot of the problem, wasn't it? Like, growing up in the Troubles and everything, we're not the same rights. Catholics as Protestants are getting more than this, and maybe all in you've just been like, yeah, that's just better to be Protestant. And
I'm not, though.
You've got it. You're
fully blown, full blown Catholic, full blown. Like, I do weekends.
All right,
you know what I mean. You know, no, but like, so I think what I've realised, what I thought I want, what I've given up, what I thought I've wanted in life, and now I'm just going after what I need. It's actually made me a lot calmer. So instead of saying, I want that, instead of like, I need a safe home, I need food on my table, I need to be in a quiet, loving home, I need to, you know, I like working hard. And once I focus all my energy on that sort of stuff, man, I'm chilled out. I see somebody parking in a disabled bay anymore.
No.
The visualisation of mass murder is gone.
Guys, sorry to butt in real quick, but if you're watching this video, you're probably looking at it going, Davey's looking powerful. Well, if you're listening to it, you might think maybe his voice sounds a little bit healthier. That is because I am being healthier. I'm being a healthy boy, and I'm doing it with the support of Omnia Wellness. I've tried everything over the years, and I always end up falling off the wagon and turning myself into a big unhealthy lump. But not anymore, because Omnia Wellness have got my back. Omnia Wellness are a health and well-being company that will support you for all your health, well-being and fitness and weight loss goals. Now, for me personally, I'm on the Manjaro because people are like, oh, could you not eat less? Obviously not. But Omnia are here and they are supporting me from the very first consultation right through to the very day. There has been a real personal one-to-one connection with them. Anytime I've had any queries, they're just one text away, and I have found it to be an incredible experience. From the consultation right through to the regular checkups, you always have support right there, whether it's with nutrition plans, PT services, or just general queries that you may have. Omnia always have your back. It makes your health and well-being journey so much more attainable, and you just really believe you can do it. So if you want to check out what Omnia have, visit their website, www.omniawellness.co.uk, and check out all the range of services that they provide. And if you think to yourself, oh, that tickles my pickle, and you're looking at a wee discount code, pump in the old code SLYGUY 20%. That's SLYGUY 20%. You can see it's here, it's between my hands. Check it out and get working with them now because they're brilliant. And again, I could just tell you that they're great because you're like, oh, this is not. I genuinely mean it. I don't plug just any old rubbish. And not only am I saying they're CQC regulated, so you know it's legit. So go to www.omniawellness.co.uk today and waste no more time. Feel great about yourself like I feel great about myself physically. I mean, the head's away, but we'll not worry about that. On the surface level, that sounds great. As a friend of yours that knows you well, I think that sounds really good. It's great to see you in the space. However, I do think there's maybe an element of, you know, is there a lid on the pot here? And it's going to get to the point it'll boil over, and you'll be in the car at the gym, you'll see someone park with no kids, and you just ram the back into them. You get from beaten to death with a dumbbell. Is that going to be something that we could be?
Somebody looked at me in the gym the other day for a bit too long, and I thought, I'm going to have to say something here. And, do you know that kind of thing? But
are you one of these people, like I have been found guilty of this, and it's been pointed out to me a lot by Catherine. She goes, you will, for no reason, dislike people that you don't know.
Oh, I do it all the time.
And it'll be for some reason. That's normal. Like, there's this particular woman who leaves her kids off the same school as my kids, and she is so rude in her car. So, like, you would let her out and she wouldn't even put a hand up.
Oh.
And I
hope she gets made redundant.
No, I know exactly what she works to, and I do hope she gets made redundant. But I just find like that winds me up so much, and she is on the list at the minute that I hate. Now, there was a guy who I thought he just looks like a wee bit. I see him in the gym and he looks a bit too smug. You know, be like, oh, look at him, he loves himself, a bit of work and all. I think what actually happened was I walked past him one day in the gym, was like, all right, mate, and he just blanked me and walked on. I was like, you son of a bitch. And then you know what happened? Got stuck with him in a steam room one day, had a great chat. I was like, he's a lovely man.
Yeah.
And then I told Catherine about this, and she was like, oh, look at you, you've changed your tuning. And I was like, well, you know, maybe I got it wrong. I can put my hands up. But there are people, until I maybe get to meet them, I dislike them strongly. I know
what you mean. Yeah. I've stopped doing that. I've tried to stop doing all that kind of stuff, you know.
But it's hard.
It is hard. Like there's certain, like when I go to the gym now, I kind of like have a look around and I go, oh, stay out of that section. There's too many lads there with anger issues and they're throwing weights on the floor. Oh, that's shit.
No, that's on a list. See if we were to do like a room 101 stuff. See people throw the weights. And I'm like, well, if you're strong enough to lift them.
Yeah.
There's nothing more like, I think there's nothing more manly than setting the weight down quietly.
There's nothing like
you've got full control.
There's nothing like more manly than tidying up the gym after you use it.
And wiping your wee dirty sweat off.
Yeah. But I'm good, Dave. Everything's good. I'm on tour this year. I've announced a tour. I'm flying. It's good to see you.
Now, can I also just say that you, without any fault of your own, have caused me a little bit of stress with your tour, because I was planning on doing a tour sort of start of this year. and then the time has flown by, and I'm like, I'll do it at the end of the year, but then I'm seeing your tour's already out, and you're so organised and you're so prepared, and I'm like trying to pull something together, and I just feel like, oh, I've lost control.
But why is... Well, my tour is I only released 6 dates.
But you're so organised.
Yeah, but...
And it's impressive to me, and I like that.
And
I'm like, you know what else I've seen you do? Walking past this office, I've seen you in there watching yourself on the video and doing your taxes. And I've been like, it gets to the tax year, and I go, oh, so now I'm setting time aside to be more organised.
Yeah.
With that,
spend a day with me, Dave.
I'm doing. Listen, I think maybe that's
day in the life of Andrew Ryan.
Because you've been doing that with Q, where you've been doing the work experience and things, and it's good to see. Whereas I think maybe that's something we could do for Patreon. We could have a day where I come with you, and you teach me how to do like grown up taxi things. And
yeah,
well, I think it'd be a fun episode.
you gotta. Like at the moment, I'm trying to order a cat flap for the house.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to sort you out with it. I'm going to recommend you.
Finbar, I need a joiner. Finbar fell off the roof of his granny's house there recently. He cut his leg, and we're sick of. As the weather's getting better, he's going out a bit more, so we want to get a cat flap in. I need to get a locksmith to do things, and I come in here and I do all my admin. I'm writing jokes today. I'm working on my jokes. I'm planning work in progress shows. I'm doing Edinburgh. I've got tax return this week. I've also got website updates. I've got to liaise with the agents. I've got travel to organise. I'm going on holiday next week, and I'm doing all that malarkey. And I just try and stay ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? And I'll go home today now at around 3:15, and I'll head to the gym around 4, and I'll be back about 5, and the evening's my own.
So you go to the gym. You like to go to the gym at the busy time when people are all coming in. You like to see what's about.
Today I'm only going to do cardio. So I'm only going to do running, and I'm just going to do some plyometrics. And then just for the hour, and then tomorrow I'll go to the gym early. But today I didn't go to the gym early because I didn't sleep great last night, and I thought I couldn't be arsed packing my bag this morning.
Were you on the wireless this morning, were you? I
was on the wireless, yeah, it was good fun.
And how do you find that with fitting the gym in? Do you go after the...
Yeah, because you're wide awake at 10 o'clock, and by 11 o'clock, 11:30, you've work and gym done by 11:30.
What time does the show finish in the mornings? 10. See, that's nice. I love a wee early morning now, but I'll be honest, I put my hands up, and like I would sit here and pontificate upon my own podcast about being a morning man, getting up early. Like a lot of people probably listen and be like, oh, I wish I could be more organised like Davis. But compared to you, I'm a fucking disaster. And like I went to bed last night, I wanted to watch the FA Cup highlights because I want to see Danny Welbeck if he celebrated against United or not. And then when I went to bed, it was too late. I was planning to get up and go to the gym this morning because I'm in podcasting this morning, and I just thought, you know what, I'll get up, I'll have a shower, I'll just do it. So I had an audition to do as well, but then when I checked the dates of the filming, couldn't do it. So thankfully got out of that. But then now I'm like, I've missed the gym. I'm a bit behind in my day, and I'm disappointed in myself. So I need to do something. I'm going to do the exercise bike, I think, for a few minutes when I get home. And
very good.
That'll be me.
At least you're doing hopefully. Something.
Yeah, I need to do something. Need to get on. I think I'm a big routine guy. And like I say I'm a routine guy. People would say you're undiagnosed on the spectrum. And I say, okay, either or, but I like a routine. I like a list.
Yeah, I'm not on any spectrum. Like,
no, you're on your own.
No, just organised. Just plan ahead and do your life and do
you
the best
think?
you can.
Do you reckon that would be a good TV show that could be commissioned? Comedians on the spectrum, so they all go and get mental health analysis and see what people have.
But doesn't everybody have something?
Yeah.
So what difference does it make?
Why it's a spectrum. Yeah.
But what? Like this is the thing. People are obsessed with what they have.
I'll tell you why. Because it'll get you work.
I don't have enough work.
But if you want more work,
I don't need more work.
But see, some of us...
I haven't a weekend off until the end of March, mate. I don't need more work. What more work am I going to get? I'm doing all the work.
The panel shows.
Fuck the panel shows, man. Fuck the panel shows.
Now, you were on the panel show on the Blame game there last year. I thought you did great. Did you enjoy it?
I did better than my first appearance, yeah. It's not a format that leans well into my style. I'd be more of a Tim McGarry, I think, the host. Like, you know, I think I'd like to host it because I do a lot of hosting for Shane on, you know, the stuff, the bake-offs and all the stuff like that. I'm more of a host, so... Well,
you get to do the chase next time because I did an awful job at that.
Oh, the chase, yeah.
I think you would take my side with it. There wasn't the same, like, setup as the actual chase. So when it got to the end... It actually appeared on the monitor that was one before the end, so I didn't know it was it, and it was a whole kerfuffle. But I'm not spoiling it. It's there on Patreon, ITV Patreon.
Yeah, so I would be like more. How would you say, like fucking, you know, just. I don't like we've all got stuff
like
wrong with us,
a Jimmy Carr at the 8 out of 10 cats, that sort of thing.
Yeah, like
Countdown.
What you call it? The guy who hosts Would I Lie to You? Brian,
oh yes,
the Welsh guy.
Who does host Would I Lie to You?
Will I Lie to You? The Welsh guy.
Rob Brydon.
Rob Brydon, yeah.
I had a real, do you ever get that thing where you see someone's face but you just can't say their name? Yeah, no, I like it. But and then you did Soundmate as well, which was great fun on.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
too.
I prefer to host it. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? I think I do a lot of hosting, professional hosting. I hosted the Picture This karaoke at the arena, 2 nights,
That's right.
10,000 people.
Did you
a night,
enjoy
like,
that?
It was mental.
Were you singing all the time like
No,
Shane
I
was
wasn't
doing?
singing.
Because I saw him doing 2 nights in a row, and I was like, does he know how he sounds? Or
Well, they have auto-tune as well, you see.
right, I mean, that was with auto-tune.
No, I'm not saying they used auto-tune for him.
Okay, and well,
But they had auto-tune for some singers,
was
and
gonna
by
say-
God, some of them fucking needed it. Like, do you know, when the 3 girls from Ballymena got up and sang "Simply the Best," we all thought, "Oh, here we go."
Oh, 3 women from Ballymena singing Simply the Best.
We all know. We all know what bird that came in and like it come from now.
The right part. The good side. The side that you have married into. and
Oh
love.
yes,
Yeah.
I've married into it, and I love it so much. Dave, I want to organise a wee night away.
Okay.
Get 5 or 6 of us,
Okay.
lads.
Okay.
I'm thinking Amsterdam.
Oh dear.
I'm thinking either on the island.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking Amsterdam. I'm thinking Dublin. I'm thinking Norway. I'm
No,
thinking
only one of those places are on the island. Norway's different. Amsterdam, not here.
Yeah, but I'm thinking let's go somewhere, Poland.
Oh yeah.
Let's go somewhere where 6 or 7 of us, we nip off on a Wednesday, do Wednesday night, Thursday night, back Friday, little comedian trip.
Now, is it social or is there going to be gigs?
No gigs, little trip.
I met a guy who knows a guy who's running gigs in Budapest.
Well,
So,
let's go and
to
take over
do gigs,
Budapest.
take a wee bit of something.
You can
there.
fly from Belfast to Budapest now, you know that?
Budapest amazing.
I've done it, yeah.
it's a good
Would you
spot.
stay in Buda or Pest?
I stayed in Buda, I think.
I stayed in Pest.
Before, so let's just stay on a boat in the river. Let's just do it.
On the
and we'll
Danube,
be
and let's not pick a side.
Yeah, we'll go. But I do enjoy
Will
it.
we organise a wee trip to Budapest for the lads?
I would, but it
Wee
needs to
trip
be.
for the lads.
But see now, again, it's tax mind. It has to be tax deductible. Let's make it a trip. Let's make it a business trip.
Let's go there
Do
for
a gig.
writing, 2 days writing.
Yes.
Let's right the wrongs in the pub. Will we organise a wee trip to
I'd be up
Budapest?
for it, absolutely.
Should we set up a WhatsApp group?
Yeah, but
And
then it would be hard to pick, wouldn't it? Because you don't want people that'll be like, oh, you don't want any flakies that are going to
Well,
say
we all
they'll
know
go
who
and
the
pull
flakies
out.
are, don't we?
Oh, we do. Do we not?
We
Yeah.
all know
So
who the flakes are.
So we want some people that'll be up for us. But I tell you what, we might have a wee sneaky night out ourselves with that gig we're doing in May.
Up in
That's gonna be a nice time.
I'd
We've
like
got
to do
some-
radio the following day.
Oh, but sure, you'll be grand.
What
You could-
hotel are we in?
What for one?
Ebrington.
I don't know yet.
Are we in the Ebrington?
The sea, I don't know. I mean,
But it's
whenever I did my bike ride, I stayed in the city hotel. So
What was
I
that
don't know.
like?
It was all right. They've just redone it a bit.
What about the
so-
Maldron?
Well, that's a bit out of the way, I think.
Maldron's in the town centre, city centre.
Is it? Oh, yes, I know exactly where I mean. No,
The
where the
Maldron.
other side could be.
The
We'll
Maldron
see.
of Derry, do not stay in the Premier Inn, it's too far out.
Will you see?
The Maldron or the Ebrington? Go on the Ebrington.
They were working on some art for a poster. And let me see. This is obviously just a work in progress type number, but they've used some sort of like anime style for the poster. It looks pretty sweet. You look how glorious you look in the middle there.
Who else is on?
It's you, me, Chris, Emma, and Mickey. It's be a nice time.
Wow. Sunday.
Yeah. So Sunday night.
Who's hosting it?
I think I am.
I can host it if you want.
Well, if you want to host,
No,
yeah,
it's
you
your
can do
gig.
that.
But what I'm saying is, I'm available to do anything.
Yeah. Well, I just want to have a nice time. I think it'll be a nice.
No,
fun
but if you're
gig for
saying that, like, if
mental
you
health,
wanted to do a set,
I'll probably host it.
But if you wanna
because,
host it-
yeah, I'll have to do my stuff and talk about me bike riding.
oh,
But
yeah.
not as much as this guy's. I did a vlog and it turns out all spoke always on bike ride. He slated me and said it was shit. Patreon.com/Sly Podcast.
Are you still riding the bike?
Oh, well, here's the thing, right? You'll enjoy this. So whenever we did the bike ride, they said, oh, we can keep the bike. You probably be able to keep the bike at the end of it. And I went dead on. Nice. I said nothing. Thought I'll get into a wee routine of cycling to the gym and all, get the cardio there, whatever. And then like the day after the cycle finished, got tagged in a post on Instagram being like, buy this bike's up for sale. Dave Elliott's historical bike he did try, available
Sneaky
for you.
fucks.
And someone bought
Do you know
it
what? That
within
would
a day.
damage my mental health. And
Yeah.
the irony is you're raising money for mental health when they take something off.
Correct.
You
It made me sad. Now I was nearly going to buy it myself, but it was like 800 quid or something by the time. Now it was double that before I got my big heavy arse on it, and then it's reduced the price in half. But then I'm not going to slag them too much because obviously a great cause and everything else. But they let me keep the helmet. So
you've got two helmets now.
So I've got 2 helmets. Yeah, one gets polished more than the other, and it's all good.
Yeah,
but yeah, so it'll be a fun game.
I'm doing a golf fundraiser this year for the CC Animal Sanctuary. Friday the 22nd of May.
How many holes?
18 holes.
9. Am I playing?
If you want to play.
You know what? This is the thing, right? I will, because I love it.
Do you know what I'll do? I'll put you in a team. We're going to play a scramble. So basically, it's the best. So basically, 4 people tee off, and it's the best drive out of 4 people. You pick their ball, then 4 people hit from that ball to the next ball, and then it's 4. So basically, if you don't play that often, it's still okay because it's a team score, not an individual score. Or I'll put you in a team with some nice people that play well.
Do you know what? I'm alright. I am either good-ish. Like, see, if I practiced, I could be alright. Like, I used to play back in the day, and whenever I was a juvenile, I had a handicap of 20, which wasn't bad for a wee juvenile, like. So, played there, and enjoyed it. And my problem is, if I hit one bad shot,
you lose the rag.
I lose the mind. And like, I'm like, what the fucking point in me being here? It's bullshit.
Yeah. That's the beauty of it. That's all sport, though, isn't it?
So, but I need to control the mind if I can get. But you know what? It's another thing that I think will happen with age. I think when I have a bit more time and the kids are up a bit, and I might take up a bit of golf again just for the enjoyment of it. But I think now I can justify the time they would take to play because
of the kids.
Yeah, they fucking ruin everything.
Kids.
Yeah.
You're not like put them in a kennel or something.
No, because then I was going to say the closest kennel's probably a CC to my house, and
I could sort it out for you.
But then they're obviously packed.
But the CC are always looking for volunteers. They could go down and volunteer while you go golfing up in Clannyboy.
Oh, Clannyboy, ding dong. That's
across the road. Would you not bring the girls out golfing with you? Let them walk with you.
The older one, the wee one would just be a friggin' nightmare. Like, she is funny. Matilda's 5, and last night I had to go. I was doing a gig last night, and Catherine was actually again. She was going to join a new gym, so very exciting for her. Going to the new gym, get a new routine. She's loving it. I had to go and do a gig, and it was an earlier gig. It was in Thompson's. Ironically, in Thompson's early. And we had to get my mother-in-law around to babysit the girls for a bit. Like, it was only a half an hour or whatever, but when they were there, I was up getting ready, and Matilda came up the stairs crying. I was like, what's wrong with you? And she goes, I've just had enough of those 2. They're too much for me. I was like, too much for you? Why? What are they doing? I think they were taking the piss out of her, like winding her up, and she just didn't like it. And she just went, Daddy, I've just had too much. That woman's the worst babysitter ever. I'm like, who? Your nanny? And she goes, yes. And I went, why? What's she done? And she goes, oh, the 2 of them are hurting my brain. And
really?
I was like, hurting your brain? Like, did you bang your head? And she goes, no, they're just too much for me. And I was like, I get you. Those 2 are too much for anyone.
Women don't know how to argue.
So then I had to bring her downstairs and mediate and try not to laugh, because she went, no. I was like, listen, she's got a wee bit overwhelmed with you. And like, we have this saying that we have, whether that started off as a 4-year-old, now it's a 5-year-old, it's tough being 5. It's hard being 5. And she's like, yeah, look, sorry. Sometimes she's like, but sometimes it's just hard being 5, and that's kind of her way to. She
goes back upstairs to work on her personal development plan.
Well, you know what? I'm going to let her go and see.
Next year I want to be the CEO of my own business.
But no, I'll send her to stay with Uncle Andrew for a while.
She wants to come up and see the cat, does she?
Oh, she does.
Bring her up.
She's really excited to see the cat. Yeah.
Meet Finbar.
Bring her up to see Finbar. Now, is he all right after his fall?
He's grand. He was in the vets this morning. Another 80 pounds. Like the most fucking unlucky. He's 2 kilos overweight. He's on a diet.
Listen, Finny, I put my dog on a diet as well. He's getting less food because you know what happened. We went away for a wee bit, and he was staying with my mother-in-law. She like her and her dog, they would go out, her and my father-in-law, mother-in-law would go out, and they would have like, you go for a wee walk around the country park maybe, and then maybe drop in for a cafe. Got to get the wee dog a wee something too, wee sausage. Finny's getting sausages, which is more than his kibble usually get. They went to Greg's once, and he got a sausage roll, and she brought him back to me, and the shit's everywhere. And I was like, what the heck's wrong with the dog? Did he eat it? And she's like, no, I've been giving him sugar snap peas. I'm like, sugar snap peas, giving him that? And then she's like, oh yeah, I forgot to give him a Greg's, but I didn't actually want my sausage roll. I was feeling a bit sick, so I gave him that as well. So I was like, you give him 2 sausage rolls, and that's why he's shitting all over my kitchen. She's like, yeah, probably. So yeah, that was it. So
you should have got your mother-in-law clean up his own shit.
But because I didn't know at that point, I was like the time that I was nearly bringing him to the vets for an operation because he was shitting all the time, like every single day, just shitting loads, and there's like red in it, like blood in it. I was like, oh my god, is he something wrong with him? And I was really, yourself when the animals are sick, you panic, you start like, remember the family, you get super stressed. And I said to Catherine, like, I can't work it out. He's shitting everywhere. It's fucking runny. There's blood in it. It's awful. And I was like, is he eating anything out of the ordinary? And she was like, no, I don't think so, just normal. And then she went, oh, actually. And I said, She goes, I've been feeding him peppers when I've been making the peppers. And I Google it, golden retriever peppers. It can cause, on certain golden retrievers, stomach upset, his diarrhea and vomit. And I was like, what colour are peppers? Oh, red, just as been ones I've been using. So that was the blood colour, was the red pepper and the shit. And she had been feeding him when she was making them dinner, and half a pepper, giving them the shits every night. And then I was like, well, she goes, oh, Charlie liked them. Charlie was our old dog who was a Shih Tzu. And he could eat them. I'm like, well, they have different constitutions, for God's sake. Yeah. So Vinny's just allowed to eat just the kibble now.
I love how it's called the Constitution.
Yeah.
My Constitution is very different than yours.
It was very stressful. And then, like, I don't know if you're the same, but I get, if something's in my head, like a problem, and I can't solve it, I can't do anything else until that particular problem is resolved. Do you ever get like that?
Yeah, I know what
so
you
like
mean.
When he's got the shits, I'm like, well, until this stops happening, I can't make that not a priority until I know
that he stopped shitting.
Because I was like, that was what happened when he had the cancer in the head. No, we had a lump and it was nothing. We brought him to the vet, nothing. Then they found another lump, and I thought, well, it'll be nothing again. They're like, no, it's full cancer. I was like, fuck's sake. So then had to have his head cut open and that all out and everything. Thankfully he's all good now, but it was that.
Was you insured for that?
Yeah. Still had to pay the excess though.
Which was what?
500 quid, I think.
Jesus, my Finbars cost me 3.5 grand.
Is he insured?
No.
Get him insured.
Can't now, he's too fucked. They won't insure him, they won't touch him.
Well, why don't you get a different cat, borrow your friend's cat, or get another cat, go to CC and get a healthy cat that looks like him, bring him in and be like this guy, and then get them to sign off the forms and switch around.
Can you do that?
I mean, I reckon you could, couldn't you?
It's like people do that for their tax return, don't they? When they get a big tax bill, they go up to like a big superstore and they spend 10 grand on laptops and stuff, and they get the receipt, and then they wait a week and they bring the laptops back and get a refund, but they still have the receipt, and they put that receipt through their accounts.
Oh, well, that surely comes back, doesn't it?
If I needed to wash 10 grand or something, I'm not saying I do, but I would go and I'd buy something for 10 grand that's business expensible, buy it, get a receipt.
But then does
put it in the receipt to the accounts, bring it back to the shop and get the money back, but you still have the original receipt, don't you?
But then
take a photograph of the receipt.
But does that not correspond with your bank statement saying though?
Who's looking at fuck that? Fuck that. But that's just what I was told people do. I don't do it like.
Oh yeah.
I don't do it again. I wouldn't do it again. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. Like, I think about trying, but I wouldn't. Like, if you get caught, when you get caught, it's really difficult. What happens when I mean, prison is not warm in the winter.
Yeah. But you know what? How do you reckon? Like, I don't mind. A bit of me thinks sometimes I wouldn't mind prison for a bit.
Do you know what? I think I'd do well in prison. I'd organise everybody.
Yeah. You'd be like the one, in the movies that gets left alone because they offer a service that's not sexual.
Do you know what I would do? I would do all their pensions and all their planning, and I would help them like write letters and speak to their solicitors, and I'd be like, listen, I'll represent you. I'll get you the best deal I can get you 3 TV channels rather than 2. But yeah, you know what I mean? And I don't want anything in return. I just want to be left alone.
And not bummed.
No, not bummed. No, I won't be into that now.
But it's okay to do it in prison though, because it's part of the culture, you see.
No,
so if you wanted
it's not
to
part of the culture, David,
and you wanted to just
bumming doesn't happen in prison as much as people think it does.
Have you been there to
No,
experience
but I know people who've been to prison. They say you don't get bummed.
Yeah, but then maybe they're just not integrating properly into the prison.
What's your obsession with bumming?
I just think it's a real fascinating thing.
I think it's disgusting.
And
I think if people want to do it, you do it in your own private home, but I don't want to see it, hear it, or look at it.
Well, you're not going to enjoy the Patreon episode of this podcast, because Gary's got a surprise for you. And
I've applied for a reality show, The Traders.
Oh yes, but would you not go to? Which one? North, south?
South.
Yeah.
There is no north.
Well,
one.
the British one.
Yeah, but I applied for the Irish one.
Like the regular person one, or the regular celebrity one?
Wouldn't be a celebrity one.
Well, now you're going to be Cork Person of the Month.
No, I wouldn't qualify for the celebrity one. There's no celebrity one down south anyway.
Right, okay.
And I wouldn't qualify for it.
Do you think you'd be good at it?
Yeah, I'd be brilliant.
You think, really?
Oh, I just fucking love it, man.
I think people would wind you up. I don't think you would do good. I think because you would let people would wind you up too much.
Do you think so?
I think like if you were a faithful, I think it'd be a problem. I think if you were a traitor, that'd be fun for you.
Can you give us 2 truths and a lie?
2 truths and a lie. Oh yeah, okay. 2 truths and a lie. Which one do you want first? Oh, I
No,
don't
we
tell
have to
you.
guess. Yeah, we have to
Dave's going to tell you which one's a lie.
Okay.
So
2
make it
truths.
something he won't know.
I once went to see the Killers band in Manchester at the Apollo Theatre, and there was only about like 700 or 800 people or something, I can't remember. But I blagged my way backstage, and I went backstage and there was nothing there, couldn't see anything. And a security guy confronted me and he asked me to leave, and he put me out the side door. And then I walked round again. I had a paper ticket, and I just walked back in again.
Is that one? Like,
That's
there's
one.
to be
Oh,
two
right,
more.
okay. I once got off a speeding ticket because I knew the guard that pulled me over in County Tipperary,
Okay.
and he let me off.
And another one.
Oh yeah, I remember once flying with Emirates Airline. No, not Emirates, Virgin Airlines from London Heathrow to Dubai, and I was checking in economy class, and I had a crutch on my left arm because I'd broken my toe, and they offered me business class because it'd be more comfortable. And I said no because I didn't want to pay for it, and I found out afterwards it was actually free.
I would say the Killers is the truth.
Okay.
No, you have to tell. Is it?
No.
No. Okay.
Wait, so that's the one lie?
Oh no, I've done all lies. I got confused. I got so confused. I just told you 3 lies. I'm not going on the traders. Fuck that.
But to be fair,
I tell you one truth. They're all lies.
one truth, all lies. Because again, I know the last story. There's an element of truth in that because I know about the business class story. I know the one with Shane. And you went to travel.
That was a different one.
And but I mean, I think that's elements of that
Yeah,
story
there's
you've
elements
put in
of
the
it,
making that, yeah. And
Never got away with a ticket.
the second one, no, because I know there's
No,
some.
everything happened. I knew the guard, but I still got
Yeah.
the ticket.
Yeah, what a rat.
I knew his brother.
That's not enough, though, is it?
Do you know what I mean? But it's Ireland, though, isn't it? Like everyone fucking knows everyone. Like,
But
yeah. So I really want to do the traders. Like,
Yeah, oh, it's. Are you watching it at the minute?
oh man, are you up to date?
I can't cope. I can't cope that I have to wait until Wednesday.
Can we talk about it?
Well, you know what? This is actually going to be out next week, so yeah, we can. I'm going to predict how it's going to play out, right?
That woman, Fiona.
And you can.
What an idiot!
I know she fucked
What
it
an
big
idiot.
time, but this
She
is how
fucked it, like-
it's going to play out, right? Now, Matthew has gone in and said he wants to become a trader,
Right.
and he's offered to them. They're obviously going to take that on board because it's got to be.
Which one's Matthew again?
Matthew's the one from here, isn't he? Matthew's the one. I think he's Matthew.
Yeah.
But Harriet's rumbled Rachel. I know that.
Yeah.
Because she thinks it was trader on trader.
Yeah.
She's smart. She got Hugo. She's going to get Rachel next. She's going to convince everyone Rachel is a trader. Get her, which is weirdly going to leave Stephen, who's the one that everyone thought was the trader at the start,
Yeah.
and then they've sort of gone off his scent. Now that they've got Fiona out, who's Jesse's little theory about the people in the room, that's a trader. I think it'll go cold a wee bit on Stephen. He might get in there. He might be the one that wins it. But if Matthew gets in at the end, he'll get booted out, and I think they'll all, the traders are all turncoats in each other.
Yeah.
And
I think what'll happen is a faithful will win it, but it'll be no original traders left.
Yeah.
They'll all get found out in the end.
But you know what?
I love it, man.
But I think
I killed them all in real life, not just in a game.
yeah, I think you have to do that. You have to do that. You have to kill them all. And no, I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to Wednesday night.
There needs to be a Northern Ireland one, honestly, to be no traders, because it'd be all touts, like,
Yeah, but
you
sure
know what I
there
mean?
is
Like,
the-
you'd be
there
like,
is-
you a trader? Come on, fucking
Have you done the touts here locally? It's brilliant. I'll get you in that.
What's that?
It's they do a version of the
Where's
traders.
that? Where's it on?
It's going to be on the Black Box, Limelight or somewhere. It's
Who
brilliant.
books it?
Coven Comedy Club.
Can you get?
Yeah, I'll put a word in. I'll get you sorted if you're free. We'll do it.
When's it on?
13th of February, I think. Don't know if that's.
I'm free Friday.
Yeah,
I'm free.
I think so.
Please,
Right.
please. Who do I message?
I have to speak to somebody after this about it, so I'll.
No, you have to do it today.
Yeah, I
You
will.
have to do it today.
Okay, right, yes.
Say Andrew Ryan is free. Andrew Ryan wants to do it. Please,
Yeah.
please, and I'll send the link. I'll try and help them sell it. If it's
Yeah,
not sold out.
right, okay. Right, well, speaking of that, we'll wrap her up now. Is there anything other than the tour? I'll put the link to the tour to the website.
AndrewRyanComedy.com. Belfast Waterfront's nearly sold out. Adding a second one Also, as well, Derry Millennium Forum is just the top circle is to go on sale, and then that's sold out. Adding loads more dates around the region as well, all going on sale at the start of February.
Lovely jubbly.
AndrewRyanComedy.com /making love.
The love maker, Andrew Ryan.